LSU has a trio of very solid defensive tackle prospects in the 2024 draft. We've discussed Maason Smith, who many expected was going to be a top 10 pick after his freshman season, but unfortunately injuries really hurt him. While the athletic upside is there are major concerns about Smith at the next level. Jordan Jefferson is another guy who is intriguing. But Mekhi Wingo is the third, and arguably the most intriguing defensive tackle of the group. An exceptional athlete at the position, where does Wingo ultimately hear his name called in the 2024 NFL Draft? That is what we will be going over in today's video. But hey guys, if you guys are new to the channel, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment and let me know which players you guys want to see me talk about in the next video, and without further ado, let's take a closer look at Mekhi Wingo. Wingo has been in a rotation for LSU on the defensive line, and he's been pretty productive over the last couple of years. In 2022, Wingo finished with 20 hurries, 1 hit, and 4 sacks on the season for LSU. Even though LSU was underwhelming on the defensive side of the football in 2023, Wingo still put up some solid numbers. He finished with 12 hurries, 2 hits, and 5 sacks. The numbers aren't going to jump off the page, but he had an elite NFL Combine showing, and it really has fans intrigued. Wingo is a twitched up athlete. You see it on tape, but he does a very good job of getting into the backfield, both as a run defender and as a pass rusher, simply because of his athleticism. He is an incredibly quick first step, and he tested out very well at the NFL Draft Combine in Indianapolis. He ran a 4.85 40-yard dash with a 1.64 10-yard split, which is absolutely incredible. He is super quick, and he generates that quickness into power. Wingo plays a very powerful game, and he has some very solid hand placement. He is a high motor athlete who doesn't give up on plays and is in constant pursuit until the whistle is blown. He has a low center of gravity, and one of my favorite things about Wingo is he knows to play low to the ground. He generates that power from his lower body, and his quickness mixed with his upper and lower body strength makes him very intriguing. I also thought Wingo was a pretty solid run defender. He got in the backfield quickly, and he shot the gaps extremely well in run defense. On top of that, he offers some versatility. He lined up in a few different spots for LSU, and he showed some elite bend. His athletic profile should have NFL teams salivating because the mixture of quickness, strength, and raw upside with Wingo is off the charts. Wingo is a bit undersized at the defensive tackle position, which could cause him to slip a little bit. He has small hands at 9 1/4 inch, as well as small arms at only 32 inches. He also is only 6 foot, 286 pounds, which is a pretty small frame for an interior defensive lineman. So there are a lot of concerns about how his frame is going to translate to the NFL. Another area I was not super wowed by was Mekhi Wingo as a pass rusher. I thought he did much better in run defense, as he really struggled to get upfield due to a lack of pass rush moves. It felt like a lot of the pressures that Wingo got came off of broken plays, and he capitalized off of those, but he struggled to get in the backfield consistently as a pass rusher, and he has very limited tools in his toolbox. Wingo is a powerful and very quick defensive tackle, but he still has some question marks surrounding his game, and a lot of them are stemming from being a smaller prospect. If he is unable to hit the offensive lineman with a blow, he struggles to break free due to his limited arsenal, and there are some concerns there for sure. With that being said, I think the athletic upside is there, and he is my number 13 defensive tackle in the draft class. He could definitely play at a high level in the NFL, but I think his size could come with concerns. Mekhi Wingo is a great fit as a 3-tech and a 4-3. That's where LSU played him the most, and simply due to the way he plays the game, his style, I think that's where he's going to translate the best. That's where his size fits. I think he's going to be a really good 3-tech in the NFL. My player comparison for Mekhi Wingo is Cleveland Browns defensive tackle Maurice Hurst. Both of them are limited in terms of their size, but they're very good athletes and offer some solid versatility on the defensive line. On top of that, Hurst is limited as a pass rusher, and his sack numbers are not very high over his career, but he's shown some solid abilities in the run defense. So I think Mekhi Wingo and him have very similar skill sets. Mekhi Wingo is twitched up. He has some really good quickness and mobility on the defensive side of the football. His upside is there, and I believe that Mekhi Wingo will be a 4th round pick in the 2024 NFL Draft.